Okay, tonight's episode on how to light a fireplace. A couple things you want to know before you start is to have a long cigarette lighter. You don't need it, but it is very helpful for your index finger to use it. Otherwise, you'll just wear out your thumb pushing in the igniter. A couple things you want to look for is your valve like this. That signifies that it's in the closed position. And all you have to do is simply turn it. So now gas will flow into your fireplace. A lot of times it never gets closed, but that's not a big deal. It's just a simple safety precaution. If something knocks into it or cuts the line. These are your front indicators. Usually your fireplace will look like that. I like to keep mine down as easy access. This is your spark to create a spark. This is your off, pilot, and on. And that's your high and low. We'll worry about this one later. But make sure your pilot is facing the igniter. So that way it will turn on. Right now, that is in the off position if you want to have it off throughout the summertime. Right now it's in the pilot position. And we're going to go ahead and remove the logs. One thing you want to make sure of is when you remove the logs to know where they go, because it's always tricky to put back in. And the middle log will have these little tabs sticking up. So it will help you put the top logs back in. Now once that's removed, you've got a igniter over here, what they call the pilot system. Now it's got a little torch and a thermocouple sits right on top of. This is the spark. So every time I hit the spark, you'll see a spark right there. And all that does is create a bit of a light for your pilot. But instead we're using a lighter like this. So what you want to do is you want to hold down your pilot and you'll hear gas coming out. You'll hear the gas coming out and you just simply light it. Now what you have to do is you have to hold it down because it'll have a little bit of air in the lines. It's lit right now, but hold it down for a good 2 minutes. It's got to heat up that thermocouple right above it. That flame has to be touching the thermocouple to open up the valve to make it stay on. Now if you hear it kind of bubbling here and there, don't panic. That's just oxygen that's still in it. It's not hurting anything. It's just you got to get the air that's been in the lines for so long, get it out. Now, if you let go of the pilot and it goes out, well, luckily mine stayed in. You want to do the same thing again. Push in the pilot and use the lighter to light it. Now, you want to let that run for a good minute to 2 minutes to heat up that thermocouple. If you turn it too prematurely, okay, mine stayed on. So my thermocouple is hot enough that it's automatically on. Now, what I'm going to do next is flip the switch, which is on the side of your fireplace. And now your fireplace is up and running. That is, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much how you start a fire. Not the Boy Scout special, but it's the 21st modern way. Okay, to put the logs back, you want to turn off the switch. Don't panic about the pilot. Just don't touch the bar because it's going to be a little hot. Place that like that. And see how these top ones got special holes? Just to help you line them up to put them back in. And it's not easy. And there you go. Close your cover back up. You can slide these back over. This way it helps keep the cats and dogs from catching their tails on fire. Yes, it has happened. And that's pretty much the way it goes. If you have any problems, feel free to send me a message back. Enjoy the fireplace.